What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 6 Deep Sleepers. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to give you some DFS dart throws. Super low priced and low ownership players that could crush value this week and give your lineup an advantage over the field. These are risky plays, meant for large tournaments only. Don't go all in on any of these guys. They are high risk, high reward picks. And if you stay to the very end after all my picks and after I show you the Draft Dashboard tools, I'll give you my super secret sleeper pick that no one's talking about. My Week 6 dart throw at quarterback is Sam Darnold. Way down here at $5,500 DraftKings salary and $1,600 more on FanDuel. Sam Darnold is facing the Indianapolis Colts, who give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks and don't have a very good defense overall. Darnold has scored more fantasy points in each of his last 3 games. Seems like he's maturing with his NFL experience. He had some killer throws last game that turned some heads. He put the ball on a dime in the end zone for one of his touchdowns that led to 19 fantasy points for Sam Darnold last week. I think he can break into the 20+ fantasy point range this week. Super low owned play that could work out. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all the tools for NFL, MLB is still going, NBA is right around the corner. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. My Week 6 dart throw at running back is Bilal Powell for the New York Jets, facing the Colts. With the injury to Isaiah Crowell, Bilal Powell should get a ton of work this week. The Colts give up the 12th most fantasy points to opposing running backs, and Powell has been near double-digit fantasy points, sharing the rock with Crowell, scoring 9, 9, and 7 fantasy points the last 3 games. For me, this is less of a dart throw. I'm hitting the bullseye with this one. I think you can expect double-digit fantasy points from Bilal Powell this week if Isaiah Crowell is ruled out. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. My Week 6 dart throw at wide receiver is Chris Godwin, with a terrific matchup versus the Atlanta Falcons, who have the 3rd worst defense overall and give up the 4th most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. So the Fitz magic has worn off. Back to the planned starter James Winston, who got the reps last game when they pulled Fitzpatrick. Chris Godwin has scored 17, 17, and then only 4 fantasy points last week, which will drop some ownership. This is going to be a heavily targeted game. Both teams have juicy matchups. It should be a shootout, ripe for Chris Godwin to have a big day. My Week 6 dart throw at tight end is CJ Uzomah, the #1 tight end for the Cincinnati Bengals, who are playing one of the worst defenses in the league. The Pittsburgh Steelers give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. Juicy matchup for a tight end who is no longer just a blocker. This is one of the more risky dart throws. Only a couple targets in each of his last few games, but making the most out of those targets, scoring 6, 2, and 10 fantasy points. CJ is priced low on DraftKings, but marked way up $2,100 more on FanDuel. So this may be more of a DraftKings dart throw if you want to take a shot at a super low owned tight end. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. You've unlocked the bonus content. My Week 6 super secret sleeper pick is Albert Wilson, way down at 3,800 DraftKings and only 1,100 more on FanDuel. Albert Wilson has scored 9, 6, and 22 fantasy points in his last 3 games, off of 6, 6, and 2 targets. It's funny that the 2-target game was the 22-point game. So it looks like Albert Wilson is much more involved after that big score, and he has a good matchup versus the Chicago Bears, who give up the 9th most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. This is a game the Dolphins will probably find themselves down, so Albert Wilson could earn his fantasy value off one late game play. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for Week 6. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.